Hello everyone, welcome to this morning's broadcast. This is yours truly, Mr. O. And as we normally do, it's a Friday, but unfortunately I couldn't come live, but I still needed to put out a very quick information. All right, and today is a Friday. We thank God it's a Friday. As short as it may be, it is still good, right? Yeah, so it is what it is. And good for me, it will be coming on the spring break. Spring break, if I were to be in Ghana, I would say midterms, right? Midterms. But here we call it a spring break. And it is very, very important. In fact, it is like the holiday of holiday for teachers. Yeah, if you know, you know. It's a whole vibe around it. Yeah, but it's okay. It's okay. And I'll try my best for us to interact more during this spring break. To the best of my ability. Yeah, I'm not going to force it. But to the best of my ability, I'll try for us to interact more. Great. Just to remind you, those of you who have sent email, as I said on Tuesday, if you know you have sent me an email as a math teacher, as a STEM teacher, make sure you are paying attention to your emails. Yeah, and I'm not saying this only for me, but it is very crucial at this moment. If you intend to come and teach in America and you have done your applications and you are waiting for responses, from this time, make sure your data is always on. You are paying attention to your emails. Be checking the spam emails as well, because some school districts may send you an information that may go into your spam, all right, folder, which you have to go and retrieve. So if you are not the kind who pays attention to your emails, please start doing that, because it is very important. And those of you who have sent email to, the same thing for me. I'll be sending out the information this weekend. I'm hoping we could do it on Saturday morning, after I've gone for my walk. I'm hoping we could do it. But if not, just make sure you keep an eye on it. Definitely Monday we may do it. Okay, Sunday, now I cannot promise you, because Sunday is a Christmas day for me, so I have time with my family. And yeah, so in between Saturday, I am confident Saturday we can do it. I'm very confident this Saturday we can do it. The time, I don't know. I may give you an hour notice, or I may give you maybe at least 2 hours notice. The last time I gave 20 minutes notice. This time I may give an hour or 2 hours notice. I will still post it on Facebook, but I would have sent out the links already for you to join. If you miss it, you miss it. Don't come writing all the thesis, please, with all due respect. If you miss it, that's it. I'm not going to create another opportunity for anybody. I want us to do some few things, and I want you to understand some few things, so that everyone can put their mind at rest. All right, that is why I'm trying to do this. So let us keep that information. And please, if you have applied to teach in America, if you have applied to the school district and you are waiting, please be getting ready, be preparing yourself for the interviews, because I know some people have interviews. Some have contacted me for their help. Some too, they said, Mr. O, we are using all the resources you have done, you have provided us, and our own way too. We are using ChatGPT and all those apps to help us build ourselves for the interviews. All right, just be ready. Anything could be asked. Just be ready. Understand the processes, understand what they want, and make sure you are ready for them. Don't bring the old practices or how you do it. No, that is not what they are interested in. How you do it in Ghana or in Nigeria or in Kenya is not what they are interested in. They are interested in how you do it here. All right, because they are not employing you to teach in Kenya. They are not employing you to teach in Ghana. So that is very important. The terminologies, the vocabularies that you use, make sure you use them at the right places and at the right times, and make sure it connects with the question they ask you. Because some of us, we have the penchant for deviating from questions. They'll ask you, which bed is this? Then you go and be talking about the bed landed on the mahogany tree. Then you start talking about mahogany tree. They didn't ask you any question about mahogany tree. They said the bed. So some of you have these tricks. Yes, it's a trick in interviewing, but when it comes to some of these interviews, if you are not straightforward, you may miss it, you may lose it. All right? Yeah. And again, let me reiterate this point and let me make it very, very clear to everybody that it is not compulsory to come to America. All right? I've said it several times and I don't know how to say it again. No one is forcing any teacher from Africa to come to America to teach. It is what we have experienced. It is what we have tasted of. It is what we think we have, we are part of. That is what we talk about every day. So if you find it okay, if you find it, good, if you think it fits your plan, your general agenda of life, and you want to come and experience it, hey, we show you the way. Is that okay? We show you the way. But it is not compulsory. Do not go sit anywhere and say, oh, we are forcing people to come to America. It is not compulsory. It is never compulsory. And I will not force you. But if you think your situation allows it and you fit your own personal agenda, hallelujah, try it. On the other hand, I personally feel it's an opportunity for everyone to experience something. Listen, even if you have the opportunity to travel outside your hometown, it is good. Traveling in itself opens you up. The advantages is too much. It's so much. Okay? And even in the creation, in the whole agenda of God who created us, He never created us to be stagnant. See how rivers flow from all over the world, the sea? Yeah, they are not stagnant. Yeah. So must we be. Even the weather changes. Even the weather, it changes. So why should you, the human being that is supposed to subdue the earth, be stagnant and be vegetating in one place of the world? No. Let us do... Let me try this. Let us make it a point to at least experience a level of traveling. Let me say it that way. Something that changes the way you view life. It is very, very crucial. Very, very, very crucial. Okay? It is very, very crucial. That is why I do the things I do. But we'll talk more about it. We'll talk more about it in Chambers. I think we have a discussion coming up this weekend as well. And whoever wants to be part of it, you can make it a date so that we can all talk. All right? You can make it a date so that we can all talk. I want us to be having those discussions to situate issues in its right perspective. It is very, 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 good to do that sometimes. Okay? It's very, very good to do that sometimes. And those of you who don't believe or who are not the believers in the fact that people should travel, please try your best to also not discourage or, how do I say it, guilt trip anybody or anyone who decides to do so. Because I know there are people who like how their life is more than anybody and they want everybody to live like that. No, everybody cannot live like that. You are aware. We all cannot live the same. I told you of teachers who came here. They think this place was not good for them. They are back home in Africa. Yes. Not only teachers, I've seen engineers, I've seen doctors, I've seen students, I've seen a lot of people from all walks of life who say, listen, we think this place is not good. Let us go back to our home. It is fine. It is okay. It is, at that point, it is yourself. You are making that decision. Okay? But if you will not go, do not guilt trip anybody. Do not make it look like the person is so unpatriotic or the person is an evil person for traveling, for choosing to travel. No, there's nothing wrong about traveling. All these people who are talking about all those things too, they also travel. Every day they are on the plane going somewhere. If it's not good, you think they will be going? No, it's good. It's good. You meet new people, you experience new cultures, you see diversity in this world, in this life, at least. Look, it changes the way you perceive things and do things. But if you don't, you're like, you'll be doing the same things and expecting different results, which doesn't work. All right? So that is my little message for everyone this morning. I am an advocate for people to travel. If you are not an advocate, please, you can also, do whatever you need to do. But I don't fault anybody. There are people who have come to this country, they are 54. I just met a man recently who is 54. And he just came. He said, you have no idea what it means to me. I've never been anywhere out of my home country. I said, what? He said, yes. I have not even been to the bigger city. So you think if I have this opportunity to come and see things in my old age, I will not? He said he will take it. He will take it. So he's here. He's not here to go and break his back and do any warehouse job or anything. No. He said, I need that experience. I need to see, I'm running a business. I need to see how businesses are run here. I need to see what is, look, there's a difference between watching it on the YouTube, seeing it on phone, on the internet, and experiencing it. Let me share this quick story before I go. There is a business I was running in Ghana, right? I sent these people emails. I sent the mother company that was doing the production of that product emails. I sent them projections. I wanted to have a meeting with them, one-on-one online meeting, so that they give me a line of credit so that I can be importing my stuff and doing my business. Way back, more than 10 years ago. I never got any response. Why? Because of fraud. Yes, that's what the man told me. He said, listen, there a lot of people send them emails and a lot of these fraudsters. Every day, every now and then, they are getting frauded. So they were careful in responding to such juicy, because the figures I was mentioning, it was not real for somebody sitting in Africa to be talking about those kind of figures. 15 years ago, I was talking about 30,000, 50,000 worth of product. And they were like, who is this gentleman who's talking? I said, yeah. I had a projection. I was projecting to the extent that they should send me about 5-6 containers of that product. But they couldn't connect. Long story short, I came here. I was in Florida. Then I initiated that same conversation. I got a hit. Then after a year, when I moved to North Carolina, I only drove 2 hours. Can you believe it? The guy said, listen, I'm in this town. Meet me here. Let's have breakfast conversation. I drove 2 hours to go and meet him. We sat down. After talking, the guy was like, no. He couldn't believe what he's hearing versus what and I said, yes, I kept that dream. And I showed him the email. Surprisingly, I was using the same email. I showed him the email I sent years back. It was like, no one responded. I said, yes, no one responded. So what? But we have a desk for international buyers and international transactions. And I said, yes. No one responded to me because maybe I was just a little fly in the business. You guys were not, you don't believe that we have that kind of money in Africa or something. They say, and that's why he opened up. Is it because of the fraud issues? That is why they are careful and all that. And I said, okay. Now meeting him physically changed the whole game. Now they are willing to give me products. They are saying, you know what? Let's do this. Can we do this? Even this year, we are supposed to meet. We are supposed to meet this particular spring break time between now till summer. And he said, no, don't come. I'll fly to wherever you are. So there is something about traveling to meet the person, to do business, and there is something about just sending emails, transactions, it is done. Yes, I believe in that. Sometimes you just send quick email, exchange money is wired, product is sent, transaction is done. It's beautiful. But trust me, those who fly to China to sit with the product designers and say, I want my product this way, I want my product this way, they have a different price than you who sit in your home and go on Alibaba.com, send email and do transactions. Yeah, these people, they see you differently. If you are sitting with them, the figures and the way conversation goes is because they are seeing the real face of the business. Yes, that is how it is. So I am not against it. I am for traveling any day, anytime. Even if I have to travel from Kaduna to Ghana, it is a big deal. It is a big deal because you are going to meet different people, different cultures, different experience. And that will add something to who you are and change the way you do things. All right? So, just a short story. I'll see you this weekend and I'll see you next week and I'll be seeing you every day. Share this video to somebody. Like the page, subscribe to the page, and please make sure that notification button is on so that we can always interact. All right? I love you. Adios.